I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
10 minutes? What city is this? Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, as you say, a killer.
Takes at least 20 in Pittsburgh.
Of course I could have run him down. Yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for saving quadratic equations to know that.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence in the scene? And do we not also know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
I'd better find a way to take this testimony down, and quick.
It's examination time.
Oh, yeah.
Turn your head and cough.
My dick in a box.
Which way did the killer run?
By that time, it was clear that the killer had not noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction.
That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kentucky mansion.
Achtung! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight.
How did he know that's where I was going?
I can read your interior monologue.
You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing.
If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor.
That's how your mother...
Ooh, cool answer. Very cool.
So nothing strange about how he acted. Tracy looks like she has something to say.
What's that, Trucy, Lassie?
Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect syllogism, a proof in 3 parts. Exquisite, simply exquisite.
Except they don't take bodies away in police cars. He actually looks like he's going to cry. Can you tell us, in detail, but not that much detail, about these 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at them any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction.
Is that all?
No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it at all, which is to say, I saw nothing.
Nobody came.
Go figure in your life.
I was late at night. It's odd not to think that there were few people around in the park.
It's people!
So he just stood there, watching? Not much to go on there.
Helping other people.
People who eat.
Trucy, if you've got something to say, by all means say it.
In the world.
I can't find a single problem with that testimony.
Had enough to say at last, Herr Forehead?
Maybe it's time to back off a bit?
Unfortunately, yes.
There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all.
Fish your line.
It appears that there are no objections to the witness' current testimony.
There are a number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves, which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion.
No! No!
It seems you come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all.
How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't out to stand on the same stage as me. Where are you, Herr Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Walkie-Talkie.
Hold it! Eek!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Plot twist! Trucy!
What a twist! Nobody move! Wrong voice. Because I'm the wrong voice.
Go for Gregory.
What's with the meaning of this? Who are you?
Gregory Peck or...
There'll be no verdict in this court! Not yet! Change the voice every time you say something.
Wait, are you one of the Katakis?
The Katakis? You mean the notorious gangsters?
If you don't want to see me, get the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for your 20 minutes.
What? This court will not bow to pressure from the likes of...
Herr Judge, I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
Resist 20 minutes, or I promise you'll regret it.
No!
Well, wait! How did he disappear so
Deck you
fast?
nuts.
Come to the defendant, lobby. Apollo!
I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man.
Would you fuck a goat?
To be continued.
How's the continuing going?
Also, I recommend saving your game.
I'll save your game.
Zip.
I'll game your save.
Well, that is what one generally does with a save.
And I say it's a good time for us to take a break as well.
I'll take your break.
Until next time.